What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Suburban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd reviews on today's nerd news, but also give reviews on TV shows. And today's TV show we're going to be giving a review on is Black Lightning, Season 2, Chapter 1, Rise of the Green Light Babies. The Book of Consequences, Rise of the Green Light Babies is what the full title is, which is a hell of a long-ass title for your first goddamn episode. And I'm like, damn, is it going to get longer from this one? But anyways, taking that aside, the show was fire. It was good. We get back into the midst of what happened in the first season where everybody the Green Light Babies were found. Tobias, he gets away with the briefcase. The main CIA whatever guy gets killed by Gamby. And then the Lynn, the wife, or ex-wife, whatever, she shots and kills someone. And like Jennifer, her power manifests. She sort of turns into, like, she pretty much is like a supercharger, but it seems a little bit more than that once you see the episode. So going on with that, the episode was good. It starts off with this crazy fight, which I had no idea it was going to end like that. And you know who it's between Kara, was it Crowdy? What's her name again? Her name, is Kara Fowdy. That's what it is. Kara Fowdy, which was the vice principal with Jefferson at the high school. And she was more of a badass than I thought. I thought she was sort of badass. She seemed like she was a hard ass, whatever. But yo, she took on Cyanide, which technically they say she has like some sort of like carbon fiber embedded underneath her skin, which makes her hard to kill. But somehow this fight goes down, and I thought it was like going to be one-sided. But yo, this chick pulls out some guns. She had one gun, Cyanide had two guns. They're shooting at each other. I'm like, Cyanide ain't got nothing to worry about. And they're shooting around a car. Then they go to fight, and they put down the guns. And you see Cyanide whip out those two sticks. And I'm like, all right, what she got? She takes off her heels, and I'm like, what those heels gonna do? Ting, got some metal spikes on them shit. And I'm like, whoa, she had them the whole time. Yo, like, these boots ain't made for walking. And that's what one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. That's all. I'm thinking that thing while watching this thing, but that's an old ass song. But she's fighting with these things. And I'm like, okay, yeah, still, the lady has sticks. And sure, she gets put down. I'm like, alright, she's gonna get killed. Because, you know, this is Tobias' right-hand chick. They ain't gonna kill her off. Chick throws a spike, bam, it's over. I'm like, what? I did not think that was gonna, I was like, nah, she's coming back. She don't. And I'm like, yo, did they really just, in the first episode, just take her out like that? So now Tobias got nothing to lose, because Cyanide was all he had left. His sister was killed in last season, but by the bullets, whatever, because when Black Lightning came and went after Tobias directly, he got away, and then that's why he killed the bodyguard, because the sister got killed. Yo, you should have protected her, not me, something like that. That's what he's thinking. But anyways, so she goes and she runs to Gamby, because apparently Gamby's what she used to. Gamby's used to be what she is now, as far as like the spotter for these Green Light Babies or whatever. And she's like, yo, I'll get you the briefcase. Just I need you to get me a way out. Tobias, of course, tells Jefferson, who's Black Lightning, and he's like, yo, he had no idea she was doing this on a DL underneath him. So he's already like, because he just like, he did not expect that, you know, he trusted her. But then again, everybody else trusted him, and no one knew what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's doing a whole lot of stuff, because apparently his friend, the chief of the you know, of the police officers, was it Bill Henderson or something like that? He figures it out, which, you know, of course, like, after a while, the dude looks like your friend, dude built like your friend, has the same cut, like, beard, like, at some point, you're gonna kind of be like, he looks a lot like him, even with the mask on. And he asked him straight up, he was like, yo, Jefferson, don't lie to me, take that thing off. And he took it off, and he admits, like, yo, yeah, I'm Black Lightning. He just walks away. Meanwhile, you've got Jennifer doing her whole bunch of shit, like, where she's glowing and floating while she's sleeping. Sister takes a picture, tells the parents, they come back, and like they're just still trying to deal with them. Then what's called Nissa goes out, straight robs these thugs, which she's only robbing them because in order for the church to sue for all these deaths and whatever and fight, they needed like 200,000 or whatever, which they don't have. So she goes and robs like these drug spots or whatever, where they got that money, and uses her powers, beats them all up. which is a pretty good scene. Like, it had a good little hallway scene. I think they were trying to go reminiscent of what the Daredevil did with the choreograph and all that, because it was like a one camera pan shot, just following her all the way through, which I'm like, yo, I know they're stealing this from Daredevil, but it worked. I liked her in it, and she did a great job, and she's hot, sexy, and she can kick ass. That's what I'm down for, you know what I'm saying? All these females, like the sexy ass vice principal chick, I didn't realize she could kick ass like that. I thought, you know, Sinai was pretty sexy. She's cute or whatever little thing, but the vice principal, I was like, yo, she's a hottie. Yo, she's definitely a hottie. First episode I saw her body, ugh, damn. But yeah, then Anissa, yo, she kicks her ass, and then she goes and takes some money and gives it to the church. Meanwhile, you've got green babies that were supposedly killed, because they're showing these footage of the kid dying, but except they were choking him or something. I don't know what happened, but they were having a funeral. The kid's in a body bag getting taken out, and he wakes up. He was like, oh shit, I'm alive. And then her mom's like, no, I was happy with you dead. I didn't have to worry about you being on the street with that green light and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, damn, yo, your son just woke up, and you saying you were happy that he was dead? And it's like, then she was, I'm sorry, I didn't know, I was scared, I didn't know. And they told her, like, run, baby, run! Because the dude's pulling out a gun, which I'm like, how you guys not shoot? The kid's running straight. How you missing shooting? Because you hear the guy shooting after him. The kid wasn't zigzagging, and he was probably like less than 50 feet away. If you're missing that, bro, you need to go back to the target range, because you should have hit him. I'm not saying that he should be shooting black people, but I'm saying, as far as the show, the kid should not have been able to get away from the guys shooting at him from like 20 feet away. You know, I'm just saying. But the rest of the episode was good too. You got Kara going back to Tobias after she straight up killed Sinai, and he was like, yo, Sinai was the only thing I had left. And she comes with the gun, and he just straight up shoots a harpoon, which he loves that harpoon, yo. He loves that harpoon. It's from the first season, yo. And he's badass with it. And starts pulling her, she pulls a knife, cuts that off, and then he was like, all right, let's go. And she runs, and she's smart, because she ducks out of the way and jumps out the goddamn window, because there's no way in hell her being wounded. She wouldn't have been able to take him out without being wounded. She should have just straight up shot him, but, you know, she let him get the jump on her, because that harpoon was already aimed right there, and he just pulled the trigger and bam, caught her. Her reflexes ain't fast enough for a harpoon, you know what I'm saying? That looked like it hurt too, because he was pulling her. But so I guess she's gonna get away. But then the daughter Jennifer starts doing this crazy glowing stuff after seeing that on her friend's screen that what's her name, the kid came back to life, and run to the bathroom, and she's glowing super crazy, like she's looking like Starfire in a way. On some surreal, she's looking like Starfire with the glowing, her eyes glowing, this whole particle's floating up, and then the father comes in and absorbs all of it. Meanwhile, like you've got the wife Lynn, that's being interrogated, which by this dude, I don't know what, but his acting was great. Like I don't know what the guy's name, the black guy, the interrogator. He just had this no give a f. Yo, he even told her like, yo, you're lying to me, and I don't like the fact that you're lying. It's not the fact that you're lying that I'm upset at, because everybody lies. It's just the fact that you lying makes my job harder, and I don't want to have to deal with that bullshit, because I'm dealing with so much bullshit already. I don't want to deal with this. But like, yo, he's like, yo, you're off the little pod people, kids. And she works her way around with Gamby to get back on it, and then they have another moment where she's like, yo, I don't care about what you say, just like you said you wouldn't care about me. I'm just here trying to help these kids, help them understand, and trying to, like, you know, because no one else understands them like I do. So that's it. You ain't got shit to say, because I'm going to do it. And he's like, all right, I'm going to find out your connection. I'm going to take care of you. So there's that beef, but the whole family's still together. Jefferson, he absorbed, you know, Jennifer's power or whatever, because it's like electrical. It's just pure energy. And, you know, the daughter, Anissa, she's in there. So the family's together. And then at the end, Jefferson realized he has to step down as principal, because they were going to close down the school, because they just didn't want to deal with this, because of, like, you know, he is black light and didn't want extra security or whatever. And he's like, yo, they want to give security with the money for the security and all this other stuff, but yet they ain't trying to put no money towards the books. They're trying to put no money towards helping giving raises for the teachers. Yo, so I don't need that, which is why he wasn't trying to ask for the security, because, like, yo, if you got the money for that, get the money for the books and the teachers. So he eventually just stepped down, because that's the only way to save the school, because it was going to get closed down. So that's pretty much where we are. That's a recap of everything that I could think of that was important of this movie. And I'm telling you, the message is still there. From the first episode of season 1 was like the it's so relevant to the news of what's happening. Kids being killed out there. It's just, there's a message out there that's really strong, and as a black person, I'm definitely, I get it and I feel it, and I understand what the show's trying to do, and I'm glad that it's trying to give this message out in such a positive way, and in a superhero kind of genre, which I hope to one day do myself with my book and my series. And like this, like I said, this season is starting off great. So that's pretty much my review. I had fun. Anybody else want to talk about this? About the badass fights with these females? About the badass fight was like with Anissa or like Kara or Cyanide? Black Lightning didn't really get to do much in this one, but you know, it's all about the females. So comment down below, talk to me, because I love talking about this thing. Remember to put on those notifications, like this review of the show, and remember to subscribe. Check out my last review of a TV show, and check out my playlist of TV show reviews, which I might start putting separate playlists for each show. And remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next review.